The JD and Kris Show with Big.
My dudes, what is up? It's October season. It's been way too long. Junior, what's cracking down there, man?
Oh man, it's the first day of fall, Scorpio season. Shout out to my sister Ashley, you know, loves this season.
Shout out to Drake, OVO.
Made my first soup of the year. Nice little Thai curry pumpkin soup tonight. So man, I'm ringing in the fall weather. Yeah, oh, slap. Or I made a loaf of fresh baked bread too, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, fall is here, y'all.
Okay, JD, what's good?
I'm still just trying to come down from Saturday night, baby. It's up.
How was that Mariners game? First time being at T-Mobile Park in a while.
It's been probably a good 4 or 5 years since I've been to a Mariners game, and it was great to experience that with you and your son and just be able to get to spend some time with people I love most.
Hey, salute, man. Good looking out, taking care of the young man. Junior, I don't think we told you about this, but Gitano bought my son a hat, which was good looking out. He was like, I'll buy you anything you want, anything in the stadium, young man. You know, you're the nephew. And KJ happens to pick out this hat. I wasn't there. I see them purchasing it. I'm like, that looks familiar. It's like some throwback or something. And we get to the car and he looks inside. And it's the Negro League of Seattle hat.
Bro, respect, bro.
Right.
Respect.
Bro, we had no idea. I was like, we were like looking it up on ChatGPT, sitting in traffic, and yeah, the guy at the retail store, he was like all about it, right, JD? He was stoked we were buying it, and he was a white dude.
Yeah, he said this is for the city. This is salmon. You know what I'm saying? This is throwback.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I support little white kids wearing Black Panther costumes on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it, bro.
Hey, I mean, it looked cool though because it was, it looks like the Slam logo, just that big S. But yeah, good looking out, JD. Had a good time. Yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's start. JD, go ahead, take the mic.
That was your stud of the week and your bomb of the week.
Oh man, you know we're gonna start off with that that Dante Moore. The way he handled the whiteout, the poise, just the calm, cool, collective. Even though the score did not say we were dominating the game, a couple, missed plays here and there. The Ducks were holding them to however many yards, but Dante in the fourth quarter, he did his thing, man. And I'm just impressed at how the team itself handled itself down there in Happy Valley to whiteout. They put, as they said, they put all their chips in this one basket for this game. Penn State did, as far as the whole state of Pennsylvania, getting on the back for this game, media reports and such. But Dante just played a great game, and the hype, all that didn't get too big for him. And the bum of the week, man, like I said, this team be chargering, and they chargered this weekend on the road. A rookie quarterback who did his thizzle dance on him when he got a touchdown. He did his dance. He might have been radicalized by some people on the team, RIP to neighbors for the knee and stuff. But that's to the San Diego Chargers team. Like, they are who we thought they were. I told you they was going to do something that makes you question them on doing everything. So the LA Chargers are the bum of the week.
Yeah, I'm not going to make no excuses for the Chargers. They laid an egg, as they say. So
okay, Junior, give us your bum and your stud.
Obviously, Geno Smith is the bum of the week yet again. Another 3 interception performance. And regardless of what expectations you had for him, like even if they weren't high, he has gone below whatever you thought he was going to be. Like, even Kris hates on him. I don't think Kris would have called him throwing 3 interceptions in multiple games in the first quarter of the season. I mean, it's remarkable.
I think I would have.
I don't think you would have. I think you're talking shit right now, but I don't think you actually would have. I don't think you would have taken the over on that, man. And my stud of the week, coming out of the entertainment world, I know y'all might have seen this, but Reading Rainbow is back, starring Michael the Librarian from TikTok and internet fame. So we back at it. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Get it. Okay, June.
Come on, man. Y'all didn't get down Reading Rainbow back in the day?
No, and actually, when you say, Michael the librarian, kind of screams pedophile vibes. But hey, it's 2025.
Little Pee Wee Herman vibes. Little Pee Wee Herman vibes.
I know what I'm saying.
Well, all I can say is not yet. Time will tell, but he seems like a real, genuine, nice guy. Okay, so don't they all? But shout out Reading Rainbow. Shout out Michael the Librarian. Let's get it back in. Let's get these kids reading again. Okay, make America read again. Let's go.
America read again. Okay. This is a non-political show for first-time listeners. My bum of the week is just going to be anybody that has to play against my fantasy football team, because I am
out
undefeated.
of here, bro. Get out of here.
Both of y'all. No, actually, I beat your wife. I beat your wife. I beat you. I play you this week. Sit at the top of the rankings. Picked up some hot waiver wires today, and I just feel bad for anybody that has to.
Week 4, bro. Calm down.
I'm a contender. I'm not a pretender.
Screams Junior, he's never won a trophy before.
Yeah, I know. Hey. And I like to say that, like, Christy won last time. So, like, the champ is already, you got to beat the champ. She's already in the family. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
champ beat me.
I mean, she won the league,
What league? I won in her league.
It was our league, bro, and she definitely won it.
I have no recollection of this.
Yeah, you wouldn't, bro.
Short time memory, quarterback mentality, bro.
He's got amnesia.
Hey, speaking of quarterbacks, my stud of the week, Oregon quarterbacks. Dante Moore looking like Marcus Mariota out there. I swear, just his demeanor, if you look at his face through his helmet, skin color aside, they look the same. Like, don't get too high, don't get too low. Very stoic, tall, lanky, can run on you if they need to. Very clutch. I want to see someone put together like a supercut of them side by side like they do with MJ and Kobe, because I see so many similarities between them two. And then we'll pass on Justin Herbert, but Bo Nix dominating on Monday Night Football. Dylan Gabriel getting the start this week. And Marcus, filling in for Jaden Daniels. And if Jaden wasn't coming back this week, we would have, for the second time in NFL history, 4 quarterbacks starting from the same school during the same week. Quarterback university, like Junior said.
I hope Jaden has just a small setback that just puts him back
Just
another
a
week.
small
You know what I'm saying?
one,
You know what I mean? Like, just a little small one, a little tweak. Maybe back in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, if Marcus would have beat Atlanta, if he would have had that revenge game against them, I think they would have felt more comfortable. But
yeah.
If Scary Terry comes back, I think Jaden will play, and they're looking to win games. But
yeah,
Oregon quarterbacks still on the rise. Dante really, really does look like Marcus Mariota, and I'm surprised we don't hear more of those.
Yeah,
comparisons.
is Mariota 6'4"? Because he seems, in my head, he's shorter than that, but he is 6'4".
No, he's tall,
right?
bro. He's a tall ass Hawaiian. Well, staying with the NFL, staying with quarterbacks, staying with bums. Geno ain't that guy. Are they going to put in Gardner Minshew? Who's your backup? What's your contingency plan? And not to take away from Ashton Genty going back to the Michael Myers stance. I mean, Chip Kelly, I didn't know that he banned him. He wouldn't let him do that stance in the NFL. He lets him revert back to it. I don't know if it's a coincidence. Speak on it.
So we got it. We're an honest podcast, right? That's why the listeners tune in, right? They know we're going to give them our honest opinion. When we're right, we're going to say it. When we're wrong, we're going to say it. So I got to say Kris was right. Geno is not the guy so far, and
he is who I thought he was.
I don't know how you turn it around. You don't throw 7 picks in the first 4 weeks and then all of a sudden turn into an all pro quarterback, right? It just that ain't gonna happen. Now,
but he's second in the league in passing yards. Like, come on, like that stuff is so trash.
That's why he's gonna cook you in fantasy this week. Because like, even if he throws 2 picks, he gonna get 300, bro. Okay,
you might as well start Brock Purdy from the bench, bro. Like, I seen him on your roster. Did you see that the Niners are out with Brock Purdy Purdy's out.
Yeah.
George Kittle's out. Personal's out. Jawan Jennings, and then another receiver. Like their entire offense. And Bosa's out. Like, golly.
Yeah, I mean, walk-in medical ward, it seems like every year that's what we're saying about the 49ers now. Something's in the water out there in Santa Clara. I don't know what it is, but
they're the new Blazers.
It ain't, it ain't good, man. It ain't good. But yeah, Kris was right. The whole stance thing, you know what's funny is I think Ashton just did it. I don't think he asked for permission, bro. I think he just went out there and did it. I think he saw what was happening the first couple of weeks and was like, man, he didn't feel like himself. And I think he just did it because, like, Chip didn't comment on it. Maybe they'll ask him in his press conference tomorrow. But when they asked Pete Carroll about it, his only comment was, I love it, is what he said. Quote, he said, I love it. And so, you know, I think that's one of those things where, like, you gotta let your stars be themselves, and changing things for the sake of changing things just doesn't make sense. And you know, new coaches always want to come in and do something, right? Always want to come in and just, oh, well, this was working for them, you know, their whole career, but let me just change this up because I need it my way. And hopefully Chip ain't hard-headed like that, and he kind of sees the error in his ways there. But JD, you got a take on it?
I hope that Chip Kelly listens to this show because his ass is stern as a mofo, and we know that's why his ass got burnt out of the NFL, because people were tired of his ass controlling everything. Mm-hmm. And what you gonna do? Bench the starting running back because he's not doing your stance? Like, come on. You know, it's tough. We just got another offensive lineman. He's out. You know, he's on the IR. But I did not expect
our best offensive lineman.
I didn't expect this from Geno. I'm gonna be honest with you. They've been some really bad interceptions. Terrible. But we still had a chance if we could block up front and allow our kicker a chance to kick the ball, because he kicked it, but I mean, it was blocked as soon as he put his foot on the ball. So I still believe in the team. I mean, hey, you know, there's a lot of football. Like I said, this is the first quarter of the season, a lot of football left, but I don't know if buyer's remorses. I think it's still TBT, to be determined, as far as Geno Smith, because everybody's still figuring each other out. Offensive coordinator, the running back, everybody's still trying to figure Coach Carroll out. There's a lot of moving parts right now. It's fluid.
And that's where I say that why if you're telling me why should I believe or why should I have hope, all those things, JD, I'm with you. And I'll say that, like, you know, Chip's play calling hasn't actually been, like, I wouldn't call it suspect at this point. Geno has been the suspect one. I mean, and Pete Carroll's coming out and said it on press conferences, you know, sometimes you just got to check it down, right? On half those interceptions, he had Genty open in the flat, and we saw what Genty can do. If you just give him the ball in the flat, he gonna shake a tackle.
Because he wants those yards, bro. He wants to be number 2 in the league.
Well, okay, Jay, I will say, Kris. Yeah, but I gotta imagine that Geno would take a win over any of that, okay? But
I don't know, bro.
But JD, you brought up something, so I want to touch on it. I know it's not on the show notes, but so I saw y'all know Mina Kimes from ESPN. She's a Washingtonian.
Seahawks supporter.
Super fan, bro. Super fan. Mariners and Seahawks. She said, I wish I could find she said, I wish I could find someone that loved me as much as all these NFL coaches love playing for long field goals to win at the end of a game. And I felt that so much, because what the hell were the Raiders doing? Not even trying.
On that third down.
Not even
like,
trying.
What was that? Junior, that third down pissed me off. Like, what are we doing?
I'm saying, man, like, I don't care how good these kickers are. Why are you relying on
a brick wall?
55, 53, 50-yard field goal when you could just try? Like, what happened to trying for a touchdown to win the game? Like, and they're all so damn scared at the end of the game. Like, okay, you get to like a 30-yard field goal, cool. I'm sorry, 50? I don't care. It ain't never guaranteed, man.
50's kind of a chip shot these days, though, man. If you look at the stats. Oh yeah,
they still got. Well, here's the thing about the kickers. They gotta get. The ball has to be a little bit lower on the drive.
That's what I'm saying.
So that allows the defensive front to actually get a hand on some of these balls.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in the Raider game.
A 30-yard field goal, you can kick it a lot higher because you're not worried about the depth. So it can come off your foot way higher. You kicking 55, you got to drive it.
Physics?
I am. You got to drive that 55-yarder. So the fact that the Raiders felt comfortable just saying, oh, Carlson's going to run out and hit a 56-yard field goal to win this game, like they deserve to get that block, man. That is loser mentality, bro.
NFL kickers are hitting 72% of kicks 50 yards or longer this year, a league record.
So that means you got a 28% chance of losing. So.
Or a 72% chance of winning, bro.
Losing mindset, bro.
Still losing.
Hey, because
all I gotta say is
look
Brennan Aubrey better be getting paid.
Yeah,
He's the most
yeah.
valuable. What if he gets MVP?
I mean,
He's the most valuable player.
But Kris, I'm saying take that stat and now look at field goal percentage between 40 and 50, and now look at between 30 and 40. Now you're looking at 85 to 90, bro. So like it's not even a debate. Get the damn extra 10 yards, or better yet, the Raiders had a minute 30 with 2 timeouts and didn't even try to go for a touchdown. That is loser mentality, man. I'm sorry.
85%.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were destined to lose because I predicted the Bears to make the playoffs, and the Bears weren't going to lose that game. So.
Well, and how many games do you win when you lose a turnover margin by 3?
Rewind,
Like,
but you know
none.
a kicker has won the MVP before, right?
Who? Was it a kicker / quarterback?
1982. Nope. It was a kicker 1982, the shortened season from the Redskins. Check it out.
What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know a kicker has won the MVP.
Oh, so we couldn't have stumped you with the trivia question of has a kicker ever won MVP and name them? Or we
I can
could've
name
stumped
them.
Only one. Only one has.
Mark Mosley.
Is that the
for
name?
the
Really?
Redskins.
9 games though, bro.
Oh,
I told you it was a strike shortened season. But a kicker
okay.
has.
He must have kicked a lot of field goals, bro.
No, he was only 20 for 21, which was remarkable in an era when kickers weren't nearly as accurate as they are today.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because then kickers
that's 2
weren't
field
even
goals a
practicing.
game.
Yeah, they weren't
I
even
mean-
practicing back then. Like they were smoking cigs on the sideline.
They had the
You know,
one the one bar helmet, the Gary Anderson.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that's somebody should bring that back. That'd be fire.
So can we just be clear? It's not a debate who is better, the Seahawks or the Raiders.
Oh, 100%, bro. I don't know that I was ever willing to debate that at all because I thought I kind of stood up for the Seahawks when we had other discussions, Kris, because I believed in that defense, bro. Like, aren't they number 1 in the NFL right now?
I just want to say a week ago, we can rewind the tape. We were talking about who was a better team.
We were talking about who had the better quarterback, and I said Geno was better than Sam.
You still say that?
I want to, but in my heart of heart, I don't believe it. They're equal at this
Even
point.
your bias won't let. They're not equal. Come on.
Okay, they're not. Maybe they're comparable.
They
Maybe
should
not
be
equal.
4-0. They should be 4-0. They should have beat the Niners.
They should have, bro. I've already talked about how they choked that one away.
They should, yeah. So they should be 4-0. They're going to be 4-1 after this week, and they're not even a sexy team. That's the thing. Like it's.
I mean, I don't know about you, man. Number 1 defense in the league is pretty damn sexy to me. Like,
If you're a defensive guy. And I want to say a lot of that defense is because they played the Saints at home and just ran it up on them. But I like the defense. But it's ironic, though, that they lost to the Niners because of their defense. They could have been undefeated if it weren't for their defense.
They lost to the Niners because of Reek Woolen. Let's get that straight. He makes one of those plays that I'm not gonna rehash it. They lost because of Reek Woolen. I don't care. Like those are some of the 2 worst cornerback plays from a guy that's supposed to be a Pro Bowl level player. So yeah. So I'm with you. I'm saying, how far can they go though? How far can Darnold take them now, Kris? Because you said not that far last pod. You gotta reevaluate that,
bro. I still say not that far. A first round exit, maybe wild card exit. Like, you saw what he did last year. He had an amazing season. Booted in the first round.
You're not letting yourself get a little hyped about that. I mean, dog, your team is 3-1. I feel like you're acting like you're 1-3.
But you saw what happened when 2 people on this pod got hyped about their team.
Okay.
The more hype you get, the further to fall.
Okay.
Unless you know that your team is a juggernaut, like the Oregon Ducks, number 2 team in the
Okay.
land.
Okay. So if you get to like 8-2 or 8-3 or something like that, you can start feeling good then.
No.
No?
Sammy D, he's got to win one in the playoffs, man. Sammy D. Arnold.
Yeah, but
He's got to show that he's not the Peyton Manning,
well,
you know?
I mean, just because you don't go to the Super Bowl doesn't mean you don't have a good season, man.
I don't know. Ask Kobe.
Okay.
Mamba mentality, bro.
No, ask Giannis.
I was gonna say
Ask Giannis. Yeah.
Ask
Yeah, Giannis has
not-
Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Don't ask hey, we ain't putting Kobe. Hey, no. Ask Giannis.
Okay. So on the topic of Dylan Gabriel and short quarterbacks, short kings,
Just hold on real quick. Chris, you're not 6 foot, so are you short?
I'm 6 foot, bro.
Ah, get the fuck
I'm
out
Drew
of here.
Brees 6 foot. I'm 5'11" 3/4. We round
It's-
up.
All
I'm
right,
Mike
so
Vick
anybody
6
under
foot.
6 feet is considered short, Junior?
And some
I am Mike Vick 6 feet.
first of all, Dylan Gabriel's 5'10". So like, I mean,
He's listed at 5'11".
yeah,
for the short,
which
for the
means
short kings, though, right?
if
Chris?
you're
for the short
listening,
kings, are you a tall guy now? I'm just trying to figure out which one, because tall
Hey.
is 6 foot. I've never heard you consider yourself tall.
I never did.
I mean,
What's this got to do with me?
I mean, put Chris in some thick-soled shoes. He's easily
Bro,
6
you
feet.
want to see
though,
my driver's
okay?
license? Hold on, bro. That says 6 foot. Get out of here.
He's got there 6'1", 185.
Hey, don't try to take the attention off me, bro, because you know what time it is.
Let's go.
And Stump the JD. Stump the JD. Stump the JD.
Let's get it.
It's time. Okay, all right.
It's time because we're talking about non-6 foot quarterbacks.
Okay.
JD, this is going to be obscurely worded. And just to let you know, I do have a follow-up because I know you're going to kick and moan and scream about this one. So,
We're going to find the loophole.
how many quarterbacks 5'11" 3/4 or shorter are either in the Hall of Fame, have won a Super Bowl, have won an MVP, have won an Offensive Rookie of the Year, or the Canadian Football League's Most Outstanding Player?
Nah, that's too many
All right.
stipulations, bro.
All
That's
right,
too
so
many.
Well, you know the
players, bro.
Canadian
So look-
one.
All right, so that's Doug Flutie.
Yep.
All right, we got Russell Wilson,
Yep.
Drew Brees,
Yep.
in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I don't know. Bart Starr?
No.
Nah, he wasn't under 6 feet. No.
How
You
tall
just
was
throwing out
Bart
names.
Starr? No,
Not on
I'm
the
being
list.
serious. How tall was? I'm just saying, how tall was Bart Starr?
I feel like he
I
was
don't know.
6'2", 6'3".
Alexa, how tall
Really?
was Bart Starr?
6'1". Alexa
Oh.
never gets anything right either. Be
Okay.
like, the weather in Arizona is 82 degrees.
Yeah. Okay. So 6'1". Okay.
Okay.
JD
so-
Junior's up here looking up, trying to get my answers.
And Aaron Rodgers only 6'2". I thought he was a little taller than that too.
Nah, he's my height.
Okay, so you got the Super Bowl champs. You got the Canadian Football League player,
Okay. What am I missing now?
the Hall of Famers, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, and another one we'll just throw out there, a
Oh, Michael
revolutionary. Nope. Well, I was just going to say a revolutionary dual threat quarterback that changed the game, Mike Vick.
He wasn't Rookie of the Year?
Nope.
Bro, I feel like I know who the
Oh,
offensive
LaDainian
player.
Tomlinson was the Rookie of the Year that year. That's right. Don't say it, Junior. You said Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it Kyler?
Yes, sir.
That's
Okay.
what I knew it was Kyler, bro. I knew it was Kyler. Had to be.
All right. What other one am I missing, Chris?
You're missing the Hall of Famers.
I thought I said them already. Oh, no, I haven't because Drew
And you
Brees
can-
is not in the Hall of Fame.
And if you want, you could just throw out another NFL current starter right now that's that height.
Kyler Murray
No,
is how tall is Baker?
taller than that.
Nah, Baker's not over 6 feet.
I'm just being serious. So I'm missing the Hall of Fame quarterback that is under 6 feet.
And another current starter.
Damn.
And Baker's listed
okay.
at 6'1". He ain't no way in hell Baker's 6'1".
All right, hold on.
His nuts prop him up. Big balls Baker.
How tall?
He's
you said?
Googling shit. Just take the
well,
L,
no,
bro.
He's tall. No,
Show
I'm
me your
not.
screen. Show me your screen.
I'm looking at teams so I can look at teams. So this is
Why do you gotta look
ESPN.
at teams?
so I can see so I can go through like, all right, who's the Ravens quarterback?
your
Who's
head.
Dallas's?
Wait, hold on, Chris. I feel like
Spencer Rattler.
I feel like this is a trick question.
I'm trying to get you off of the current ones, and I'm gonna tell you it's Bryce Young.
What's
now give me the
Spencer
Hall of
Rattler?
Famers. I don't know, but give me the Hall of Famers.
There's a Hall of Fame quarterbacks that are that tall. All right, let's see. Who are recent?
That
This
is
has got to
tall.
be. These are old timers because any Hall of Fame quarterback that's been recent has been, a pocket passer. So I don't know. This is a loss, but once you say
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fran Tarkenton
Oh yeah.
and Sonny Jurgensen.
Okay, and Fran was squirrely too.
I knew it was old school. I knew it was old. Fran Tarkin,
Mhm.
he was 5'11", 6 foot. Yeah.
5'11". So was Sonny Jurgensen. Both played in the 60s and 70s.
Is Doug Flutie in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame?
I believe so.
Yeah, we weren't
Yeah,
counting
but
that,
there
though.
you go. Those are short kings, bro. So Dylan Gabriel has hope.
Well, JD,
Okay.
you did get stumped again though.
Yeah, you're 1 and
I
4.
said that.
But JD, hey, I have a follow-up just to give you a little bit of hope. I'm going to name 5 schools at random, and you're going to tell me the last quarterback drafted from that school.
Yeah. this is way more than stuff that JD shit, but okay.
I don't know, JD. I feel like this one you should get the way you be talking, bro.
All right, we'll start off with an easy one. Florida State.
That was drafted?
Because
Is it Jameis?
Travis wasn't drafted.
Jameis? I
No,
can't remember the
and Junior, you're not playing, but it was Travis. Okay, we'll move on.
I don't know.
Let's
the
go
last
Boston
quarterback.
College.
That's a tough one. Come on, man.
Matt Ryan.
I-
Okay, let's go.
but
Let's go Arizona.
I'm sure, but I'm gonna just say Nick Folk.
There you go. Okay, let's get some momentum going here. Baylor.
If it's not RG3, I don't know who they had before that.
Bryce Petty was after that. Let's go down the list here. Delaware.
Joe,
Yep. Okay. We got momentum. Marshall.
Chad Pennington, Byron Leftwich.
There you go.
Oh,
okay.
Byron, the lefty.
Yeah. Let's go Missouri.
Byron Leftwich wasn't lefty.
I know, but his name is Lefty, bro.
Leftwich.
Yeah. Missouri, I know this one.
Yeah,
You should know-
get in it on the fun, Junior.
You should. It's Drew,
That's
it's Drew
my
Lock.
guy. Yeah,
Drew Lock. Yep. Let's go up here to Central Florida.
bro. These guys. Yeah. Let's move on.
Central
This
Florida,
is-
Blake Bortles. Moving right along, sticking with the theme of the day, win the day. Statement win, obviously. We said that Penn State had more to lose, and I saw some stat that said statistically they had a tougher road ahead, a tougher schedule to make the college football playoffs than Oregon did. If, depending on who lost. It was a statement win. I don't even think that's a question. Does that put them in the favorite slot for Big Ten champion? Or is Ohio State, I mean, what do we got?
I think that the answer to that is how much do we believe in that Indiana team?
Not at all.
Well, okay.
Indiana.
All right.
Antoine Randall L is not walking through that door.
I saw something that said that Fernando and Dante are the 2 Heisman runners at this point in the season. So you're talking about we're going to have a Heisman Trophy candidate showdown in week 8 in the Big Ten.
They play next week. In
Oh, it's
Eugene.
next week?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we got to
October
buy
11th.
this week. Yeah, the week after.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said
Okay.
next week, not this week. Next
Okay.
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
That game gonna be high. I mean, if game day's not there, what are they doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a 12 o'clock kick too on CBS.
because they still show up to when they aren't airing the game.
Yeah,
so
they
like,
showed up.
Yeah.
Took the Happy Valley when it was on NBC.
Yeah, and because it's noon West Coast. I mean, they'll show up. I mean, that should be a game day game. And then they like going to Eugene anyway, so it's a good spot for them.
Dang.
You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna be 100% driver's seat of what? If we can make it to December 6th in Indianapolis, that doesn't get us anywhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we won the Big Ten championship last year, and it's still like, who cares? We
Yeah.
need the Natty.
So driver's seat of what? Because
Giannis mentality.
like every coach is gonna say, you always control your own destiny. All right, we're ahead of Penn State, and we're gonna play Ohio State for the Big Ten championship and whatnot. Like, I feel like that gets us in the driver's seat to have the right mentality. Cowboy up, and figure this out. It's a long season. There's going to be peaks and valleys. Like last year, we almost lost to Wisconsin on the road. Is that going to happen at Rutgers? Is that going to happen? We play Wisconsin at home this time. There's still a lot to go on, but I feel that we are in control. So yeah, we're in the driver's seat of our own destiny.
I believe in Dan Lanning, man. That dude just bleeds Oregon football, man. Did you see how jacked he was in that interview?
Yeah, he was hyped, bro.
That was human cocaine. Like,
yes,
he was
man.
On one. And
yes, it was.
He almost had the he almost was the GOAT for that game. He gave him the "it's over,"
I know,
and then gave up 19 or 14 straight. Like, come on. Also, I don't know if his knee was down.
His knee was down.
Quitting him?
Yeah. It touched it bent the blade of grass. That means down, bro. Grass counts as down. So if your knee hits the grass, just like if your toe,
he was down, right?
If your toe taps the grass, you're in bounds for the catch, right? So like, I mean, it's just all about the blade. If you can get those blades of grass to move, that's down.
I mean, in real time, I was like, he's down. Like, because he got up and tried to keep running and then he fumbled it. And in real time, it seemed like he was down because your body doesn't pause that long and then get up and move without.
But did we learn anything about this Ducks team from that win? For me, I will say that I think Dante did show he can play through a little bit of adversity. And to your point about calm, cool, collected, I think that's naturally who he is. But you need to see it in those big moments, and I think I saw it. That
sidearm throw he had in overtime, bro. Like Dante Moore-iota. Like he.
What I realize is that Oregon's freshmen are legit.
The truth, man.
Get them the ball.
DeCorian Moore is like,
bro,
man,
his hands. Did you see him just grab, manhandle the ball from that DB?
He's special, man. He
really is.
Like,
you talked to Nephew at all during the season? Do you tap in with him at all? And
with Devin?
Yeah.
Nah, he's so busy and tired all the time, man. But I text him every now and then. He sent me an Instagram reel of Tim Duncan yesterday. even the nephew knows I mess with Tim Duncan. That was funny, man. But I know he is doing good. I know he just signed a sports agent though, so he's he's trying to get that NIL bag. He already had a little bit of it. He already had a little bit of an NIL deal, but as now that he's gotten a little bit older and he is one of the up and coming players on the team, they are looking at him as a building block for the future, not just someone who's on the team. So he should be able to do some negotiations here in the next round.
I hope he doesn't transfer.
He's not transferring. No, he's not transferring. He's not even. They
probably see him as a 4-year player too, like a guy that's not going to leave for the league.
He's one of those guys where they're counting on him being a developer. I mean, being a development player, and I can tell you, transferring, it's never been a part of his DNA or his plan. Now, he gets to the end of his junior year and he doesn't see a pathway for him to get some run. Then of course, I think you have to evaluate it year by year, because of the landscape of the game. But right now, he's locked in, and he really is loving his Ducks experience, man. So it's awesome. I was gonna say, the other thing that I learned is what I questioned though, is that run defense of Oregon, y'all. I mean, shutting down Penn State like that, if they can do that against that Penn State, I feel like they can do that against almost anyone.
But I feel like Katron Allen kind of got loose in the fourth quarter in overtime.
Running the ball?
Check downs. Running the ball too, yeah.
A little bit. I think their whole defense kind of fell apart in the fourth quarter a little bit. That was a lapse. That is a little bit concerning. But also, don't you think Dan Lanning is kind of a maniac? And
he's a maniac.
that loss to Ohio State last year, the way they lost, like I bet he didn't sleep for 2 weeks, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't think he left the film room.
I bet he didn't sleep for weeks, bro, and like obsessing over every aspect of what went wrong. I don't think that's going to happen again.
This game was bigger for the defensive coordinator, Taj LaPointe.
He played. I think he had a good game.
This game was for him to get some RESB SET on his name. You know what I'm saying? He needed some respect that I can coach. And I think it's bigger for his name than more than Dan, because Dan, you know, all right, obviously Dan has won more big games than James Franklin already.
James Franklin, bro. The memes that have come out with him, with
the one that we sent to each other about him, like, can you have them be quiet when the Ducks was celebrating? Like, play that one, Kris, on the edit.
Oh
like,
my goodness,
that shit's funny.
He's a Joe Keegan Michael Key. Like
I know. I saw that, Kris. I saw that. It's like,
hey, Junior. Hey, James Franklin's part of light skin mafia too.
I know,
man.
he is, but he's like the lightest skin though. I mean, we gotta claim him. We gotta claim him.
We claim all niggas.
Yeah, he's still a good.
I'm claiming Dan
He's still
Lanning.
a good coach.
Sure,
he's still
go
a good
ahead.
coach.
Pen Dan.
Go ahead.
No, but I was gonna just circle back to what you were saying. Where were you seeing that Fernando Mendoza is number 2 in Heisman? Because he's 5th in the Vegas odds.
I mean, I was listening to one of the talking heads, bro. So it was just, you know, it was just offhand comment. But I mean, he's up there though. I mean, he's up there.
Can you guess who's number 2?
Saying?
No. Saying's top 10 or Carson Beck.
Bro, that guy, the 7th-year senior. Yeah. I mean, he is cooking down there in Miami though.
Yeah, Jeremiah Smith's 3rd, Ty Simpson, and then Mendoza. Do we want to touch on Brian Kelly or Alabama?
No.
Nope.
I'll say this: Alabama owns Georgia.
Recently.
Period.
I mean, that was huge. Like Georgia losing, LSU losing, that was huge for us in the standings. And then leapfrogging Miami because they haven't played anybody. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, and I'll just say,
Kirby Smart can't beat them, bro. He can beat everybody else but Alabama.
And like DeBoer, I mean, I'm not saying he saved his job, but like if he
did save his job.
If he runs off, you know, 6-7 straight wins off that, gets into the playoff, I think he did save his job, man.
Absolutely.
Speaking of jobs, what's up with this commissioner of your WNBA, Junior?
Okay. So for folks that don't know, Napheesa Collier, one of the best players in the WNBA for the Minnesota Lynx, also one of the founding members for the unrivaled 3-on-3 women's league that plays in the summertime. In her exit interview with the media, she read a prepared statement, and for about 5 minutes just went in hard on the WNBA commissioner and just leadership in general. And I can say that we've never seen anything in sports like what happened in that press conference. So we've never seen—
That's a hot take.
A star of any professional league. It'd be like, the equivalent of like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant literally going to the podium at the end of the season and reading off a statement on David Stern or Adam Silver and just going absolutely hard on them.
Imagine if Jordan did that on David Stern.
Yeah, right. Like, or imagine Tom Brady at the end of the season press conference going hard on Roger Goodell, right? Like, you have not ever seen anything like this. And she went so far as to say that the WNBA has the literal worst leadership in the entire world of any. She didn't even say sports. She just said generic leadership. Worst leadership in the entire world. And then she went and popped off on private conversations that she had with the commissioner when she was talking about, Fee was telling the commissioner, like, hey, these young stars, Paige, Caitlin, et cetera, they're really, they're making this league more, they're bringing money in, they're making it popular. And the commissioner said to her, they should be lucky that we're giving them this platform to make this money. And, you know, that wasn't the only thing she said, but she went hard, man.
She kind of handcuffed her too, because if the commissioner comes back and fines her or suspends her, it only furthers her point.
It does.
No, actually, no, it doesn't. Actually, the commissioner needed to come in and being like, more likely, like, bitch, what you talking about? Ain't none of this true. This is all false. Because listen, because if it wasn't true, you think that David Stern or Paul Tagliabue or any of these old commissioners gonna be like, well, you know, I'm sorry.
But they don't have the juice. She doesn't have the juice.
It doesn't matter about the juice,
NBA
Kris.
is picking up their
Chris,
debt
it doesn't
every
matter.
year.
Because
They're
she's
not
out here
making
speaking bad
revenue.
about her name. David Stern was going to let you speak bad about the NBA, let alone his name.
Yeah,
So,
but because he was
believe
king. She's queen on borrowed money, bro. Like, they're not making money. They're clearly coming up short.
That's a false narrative, Chris. It's not true. They are making money. So
I just think that if it was any, I just think if the commissioner had any gumption, she would have came out and been like, whatever she said, this is false. I do not agree with it, regardless if it was private or not. Hey, Kris, what do we always say? You deny, you deny,
So
you deny.
So JD, here's the thing. She absolutely did not come out and say that. In fact, what she did say was that she was very disheartened by the comments that she made, and that that their conversations were mischaracterized. Well, that doesn't mean that it ain't happened. So she basically admitted that what Fee said was true. Okay.
And that's why I say if it wasn't true, she would have denied every part of it.
Yeah.
And she didn't deny nothing.
Yeah. And
she
so
spoke bad about her name, Kris, and she didn't say anything about it out here in the streets, just dragging her.
So I'm going to go back to what Junior said, though. Reportedly, they lost $40 million in 2024.
Yes, reportedly, on paper.
But what's your rebuttal, though? They don't release their financials. The only thing that has come out from an official statement was 6 years ago. Adam Silver said they lose about $10 million a year on average.
Yeah, well, but if you go around the NBA, you'll find that a ton of owners report losses on paper, just like the WNBA.
Kris, give us the insight. You've been in that space for a long time.
But we already had this argument, and you guys yelled at me, and I kind of cowered down. But the Blazers operated at a loss. Like, when you don't make the playoffs, and you have when you have these huge contracts to pay, and you're not getting butts in the seats, you're not having the extra games, you're not doing sponsorship right, you're not offsetting the cost. And there are teams that are operating at a loss, and especially owners that want to pay for high-profile players. It's case by case.
Yeah, I can tell you the Las Vegas Aces ain't losing no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not operating at a loss, okay?
Indiana Fever?
The Indiana Fever ain't operating at a loss. The Minnesota Lynx are not operating at a loss. I can guarantee you this.
Okay,
look, I'll
but
say
what
this
about the
though
Liberty?
about Caitlin Clark, though. But what about
I bet the Liberty are being in New York with those bills they got to pay?
They have
They
a
don't
huge
play
fan base.
MSG.
They have a huge fan base, though.
The
fan
Caitlin
base.
Clark effect is so big.
We need to get Pablo
that
Torre on this, bro.
She was getting 1.5 million viewerships. When she got hurt, it went down to 700,000.
Hey, what team does Angel Reese play for? They're operating at a loss.
Doesn't matter.
Guaranteed.
100%, 100%.
Chicago's trash.
They're literally one of the worst teams. She's about to get herself traded too, which I think she's trying to. But
She might get herself kicked out the league.
She needs to, bro. I'll start watching.
Well, the way she threw her teammates under the bus was cold, man. That was cold. She basically walked in and said, "You suck, you suck, you suck. You're cool. You suck," right? Like,
she gave him the Dave Chappelle.
She basically did a few weeks ago,
Who
man.
gasses her up, bro? Who makes her think that she is, God's gift?
Well, I know I can't discuss Angel Reese with y'all because you're all too biased.
We speak the truth.
She averaged 14 and 11 last year, y'all.
Geno Smith has the second most passing yards in the NFL.
Hold up. Junior,
don't cherry pick these stats.
I'm gonna ask you guys this question. We do have two things, right? And that's called eyes, right? We have two things. We have eyes, and the eye test tells me. So I watch those games because I want to see the product that she puts out there. I want to see the effort. I want to see it with my own two eyes, so that way I can come report to the people. I gotta give the people what they want, and they want to know the injuries.
No. The listeners need to know right now that Gitano is just lying to your face, like bold-faced lying.
Hold up, I'm the one that sends you guys text pictures of me watching the games. I send you a picture. Hey, I'm not Angel.
No, I've seen her play on Instagram Reels.
No, JD ain't watching no Chicago Sky games. Don't believe him. I need evidence next year when Angel's playing. Send me some pics, because you didn't send me no pics of watching Angel Reese this year. You sent me other pics of you watching games, but not Angel Reese games. So I don't want to hear it, bro. And Kris, we know you ain't watching nothing, man. So your opinion is invalid. Okay.
I watched a little bit of the game the other day, last night.
Okay.
Hey, the Atlanta Dream. That's a team.
That was a great game.
Yeah. Atlanta Dream is they made $8.8 million in revenue.
Hey.
They're operating at a loss. The Las Vegas Aces, 17.8 million in revenue. Valkyrie, 70 million.
Yeah, bro. They're the #1 valuated team in the WNBA, bro. They're absolutely going bananas in the Bay Area for the Valkyrie. Like, already. It's wild.
Like, because of Brandon Podziemski sitting courtside.
They came in the league and they were the #1 valuated team. That's wild. It's a huge market, but
the Liberty. So the Fever are at the top, then the Liberty and Valkyries, and then the Aces. So yeah, I don't know. You may think that you may be a little biased towards your Aces, but I don't know. Anyway, what the heck happened to Kelsey Mitchell last night? So the game was on. I saw a stretcher and like the trainer holding up, like blocking the cameras from her. Then I was watching the game and they're like, oh, they lost her, and then they're coming back and they're fighting through injury and playing for her. And then I saw a report today, mind you, I'm not paying close attention, but it said she had lower body cramps.
Yeah.
Does that mean it was menstrual related?
Bro, stop. Don't even say that, man. Oh my gosh, bro. No, that does not mean that. What it does mean,
what was the real injury?
She had a syndrome or a disease called rhabdomyolysis, which is a symptom where your muscle literally breaks down and releases like myoglobin into your bloodstream, and it can be actually fatal. But what it presents itself in is extreme cramping and like numbness in your muscle. And when the causes for it is extreme athletic exertion. So she basically pushed herself through her like physical limits of her body, and her body literally just said, we quit. And so, yeah, like her muscle literally started to decay and release like myoglobin into her bloodstream, which can be fatal. So, and I was like, man, did she have like a stroke or something out on the court? Like I literally said that to Christy. But that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, because it was like slow motion, like, because like it wasn't anything sudden. Like she felt a little crampy, like she was rubbing her like her quad or something like a few plays before, and then like you see her like she just like her leg like stiffens up, bro, like it like locks up, and then she like grabs the ref, and the ref is like holding her up, and she's like going slowly to the ground, and dude, it was crazy, man. Like I was like, oh, she had like a medical emergency, and she actually really did. Like I'd never seen that before. It was wild. Okay. But
you're out here saving her.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You're a lower body cramp apologist.
Yeah.
No comment, man. JD, comments on the situation?
I'll plead the fifth.
Hey,
you bleed the fifth?
I hope none of y'all ever experience rhabdomyolysis, okay?
Hey, me neither, bro. Knock on something here. Finals prediction, I don't care. I got the Fever.
Shut up, bro.
Okay, I got the Storm. No, I got that team out in Phoenix. Just to be a hater.
Okay.
Sweet.
Who you got?
Both teams played hard.
Like Asia Wilson's like
best player in the world? Yeah, I know.
No, she's like not that talented, bro. Like I've seen a few of her games, like when they played the Storm, and then last night, like she shoots a lot of shots. She gets to the line.
She shot 50% from the field last night.
She's like what Angel Reese thinks she is.
Angel Reese would kill someone to be as good as Asia Wilson.
But she probably thinks she's better. But they're both lefties, right? And they're both just little like post players, no jump shot.
You obviously don't watch basketball, like you don't watch Asia play because she has one of the best jump shots. She lives in the mid range. She shot 42% from three this year, even though she doesn't take a lot of them. She's still money. She shoots 86% from the free throw line. Like, bro, she's got some of the best footwork in the league. She's got some of the best touch around the rim. She's the best defender in the league. I mean, come on, bro. You just hating now, okay? But I know you got to play your role. You know, that's fine.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, no racism. She is not as entertaining to watch as Paige Buchers or Caitlin Clark or Sophie Cunningham. I turn it on and I expect to be like wowed, and it's like, oh, she's a paint player that is left-handed. She's kind of like Junior.
Yeah, that's your bias,
that's
bro.
why you like her. She got your game.
No, I mean that's your bias. I have my bias. I mean, you know, I'm not going to say that other people are as exciting as Caitlin. I'm on record in this podcast saying Caitlin Clark's style of play is entertaining. It's why she brings in those seats. It's why people gravitate towards her. So like, and we talked about how Paige is also not like Caitlin Clark. She's smooth and she's a technician, but like, she's not exciting like Caitlin Clark is, right? So, you know, it's just different styles of play, different purposes. Hey, different strokes for different folks, Kris. All right?
Hey, bet. Okay, agree
also,
to dis-
aces in 4, okay?
JD, you got
Sweet?
Yeah, I got a sweep with the Phoenix Sun, Mercury, Risers.
Mercury.
Okay.
We just spent 20 minutes on this WNBA.
Aces,
I know.
aces
I mean,
in
the
6.
first one was hot. Now to the men's game, the one that pays the bills for these women to be able to play. So we got people looking real skinny out here, Ion, and then Wemby's looking swole. You got picks, Junior. I mean, what's going on?
I mean, go on, bro. You're the producer here, man. Pull up, you know, Wemby's Insta, man, or Spurs Insta on this, man. Like, he's put on some weight though. I don't know how much it showed on the scale, but he also gained 1 inch. So Wemby is now officially 7'4", which means he might be actually.
I thought he was 7'5", bro. Already.
Yeah, that's the thing though, man. Like for you know the really tall players, for whatever reason, they actually list them lower now. You know what I mean? Like KD doesn't want to be 7 foot, right? Tim Duncan didn't want to be 7 foot. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he still looks skinny, dog. That's swole.
I mean, for like,
oh, that's 2023,
and also. That's 2023 as well.
This is
all right. Are we really looking over here at another man's physique? I'm just asking, guys.
Hey, Junior, want to talk about how swole he was?
I'm just saying, pause. Hey, are we looking at
whatever, bro.
men's physique?
I'm comfortable enough. I can talk about men's physique and not feel the kind of way, JD. Okay, so that's on you, bro.
Nah, I'm just asking a question.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
So how the Spurs gonna make the playoffs?
I guarantee, bro. Guarantee. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Pull that clip, Kris. Pull that clip from Charles.
Yay, man! You might have just put the Raiders curse on them, bro.
Nah, guarantee, bro. Oh, guarantee. Somebody's fallen. We don't know who it is. We don't know who it is. But somebody's fallen. Actually, yeah, we do. It's the Clippers. The Clippers ain't making the playoffs, man. Like, I'm sorry, they're falling. The Spurs gonna take their spot, bro.
Well, I think that's a good segue because there is photo evidence of these shirts that their coaches are wearing that say a profanity on them. See that? That's actual. That you don't Photoshop that. So what does it stand for? It says get the FUCK back. F stands for floor balance, U is urgency, C is consistent communication connection, and K is no, we lost to Denver because of transition.
Yeah, that's corny as hell, bro. Like, I don't know that I've seen anything cornier than that in recent memory, bro. That's like,
that is pretty corny.
That's trying too hard. That's trying so hard.
Yeah, I'm good on that. The Clippers take a step back. I don't know if Denver's going to have it again this year, although I think replacing Michael Porter Jr. with Cam Johnson is a good move. Getting Valanciunas is a good move. Now they have a solid backup for Jokic.
Well, hey, all right, I'm going to play JD since JD over here quiet, trying to go to bed and shit. You know, since KD's on the Rockets, they're obviously going to take the step back because of the KD curse, right, JD? Like, they're taking that step back now. They don't have Van Vliet. You know what I'm saying? So isn't that what you would say, JD?
I think Houston has a chance, bro. They got your mans from Turkey, man. Come on. You've been texting us. Y'all
The
watching
Turkish tornado.
y'all watching the Turkish the Jokic? I saw you would like pull up those group text archives. Bro, ain't nobody watching Euro basketball in the summertime with his ass. Get out of here.
Bro, are you talking about me or Kris? Because I can't stand Alperen Şengün. Kris loves him, though.
I don't love him. I just love to
You do, bro.
Just rile people up.
Junior, there was only one person texting in the group chat about Euro basketball, and that was you.
Bro. Yeah, but it wasn't talking about Alperen Şengün because I can't stand. They are the Spurs rival, bro. I can't stand
a chance.
any
This
of
ain't the
them.
NBA preview, so I don't know why we doing that right now.
Because Media Day just happened yesterday.
Yeah,
bro.
it's media day, bro. Why you think Wemby was
That
out
don't
here
mean
looking
we-
swole?
Yeah, they got the pictures out and everything, bro. And Scoot Henderson is out. I would be happy about it, but now that we got Dame back, I'm not as mad about Scoot being on the roster. I was kind of looking forward to Scoot and Shaden Sharp playing together. JD out here yawning, just killing the pod.
He's ready. He's ready, bro.
But
Hey,
that
but
that
Kris-
just means that Drew Holiday is going to be the starter, guaranteed. I don't like the DNA of the team.
Yeah, well, Kris, I put this on the rundown just to give you a moment to hate on Scoot, man. But you know what?
I'm gonna be the bigger man.
I'm a roll with positivity, bro, and I actually like that, because I do think he's going to be an NBA player for 10 years. Do I ever think he's going to get close to living up to a number two pick?
NBA player.
Never.
No,
That sounds so
not
bad.
even close, right?
Well,
not
I mean,
even close.
hey, look at Hashim Thabit was number 2, bro. He was out of the league in 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at Anthony Bennett, number 1 pick. There's bad picks out there.
But here's the thing, though. He could be a good contributor to this team. Like, his role might be a energy bench guy. Honestly, that might be the best role for him, like for his entire career. So he could play a role and help that team. I mean, he's only going to be out a month, which is still a big deal, especially for a young player like him who really needs all these training camp minutes.
Month and a half. Yeah. I've been playing 2K Tough. And Scoot's kind of nice on the game, but I will go back to the Rockets and say that KD is absolutely juiced. You guys don't play the game, so you don't know what it's like, but I only play online. I just play against these random not white people. And KD, bro, literally unstoppable. I score 60 plus with him every single game. Got 77 the other night. Screenshotting these things, putting them on Reddit, bro. Just causing a ruckus. Anyway, man, let's get the out of here for JD, man. It's been real, my dudes. Get some sleep. We'll talk next Monday, 6 o'clock.
All right. One time.
Peace and
Peace.
love.